what's up YouTube? I'm back with another video, and today we finna be doing a little story time about my first foursome. Period. In this story time, I'm basically gonna be like, kinda like, I don't know if I'm gonna get emotional. I might cry. I don't even know. I might throw a tantrum. Who knows? But I'm basically just gonna be like expressing what happened and stuff like that. And okay, so these are the characters that's in this story. It's me, the baddest. It's Ashton, the boy that I was dating at the time. Antoine, my ex. And Solo, my bestie. Well, not really, I don't know. But yeah, we just close. Solo, my close friend. Slade is kinda like, he my twin. He my twin. He my twin. But so yeah, that's all the people that was in this foursome, and it all started with my ex, right? Basically, the boy that I was dating at the time, he didn't really care about. Well, he acted like he didn't really give a fuck, but I was hanging with my ex because like I just felt like I will always hang out with my ex whenever like things just got too hard or something like that, and we'll always just, you know, hang out because we were like best friends at the time, honestly. And I just wasn't thinking nothing of it for it because I've been knew my ex since like for the longest, and we been like took a break and established that we was just gonna be best friends. So that happened. Then basically, it was just around like the time where like me and my boyfriend at the time, we was just like getting in like, we just kept getting into like argument after argument because I don't honestly know what was going on with him, but like he was just too emotional like most of the time. So it's like I just had to take a break from him. And around this time, I was on campus. So when I was on campus, I kind of was like getting stressed out because like I just feel like it's too many people, too many energies, and all this and that. So basically, I use basically like me and my ex, we used to use each other as like an escape from like all the drama until one day I had to escape his ass. And this is why. Basically, this what happened. We hung out, we was hanging out as usual, per use, just vibing. And he was like, oh, we should go on a trip to Biloxi. Ah! And I was like, okay, babe, you know, knowing my ex is really like oblivious to the whole thing. And then that's when he was like, oh, you should bring your boyfriend.
Mom said, whenever you find your phone, call her because it's important. When you find your phone, here's my key. Whenever you find it, just go give Mom a call.
Okay. Okay, back to what I was saying though. He basically, to make a long story short, he asked me to invite Solo and Ashton. Ashton is my boyfriend at the time, and Solo is twin. Okay, so I invited them, and then we was like, okay, it's just gonna be like a little girls trip, this and that. And apparently, you cannot go on a trip with a bunch of gay people, and I would never do it again because. Okay, first of all, we literally had margaritas back to back to back to back. I'm drunked out. Like, I'm drunked out. Like, I got tired of margaritas, and after a while, I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna do this no more. My social battery was dying on the trip. I really didn't want to be bothered with nobody anymore, and it's like, I feel like it was some things that people really wasn't trying to understand for real. When I was on the trip, I couldn't do what I want to do. Every time I wanted to stop somewhere, it seemed like everybody had a problem with me stopping somewhere, this and that. And it's like, I just don't understand what the whole big issue was when I'm like trying to have the experience too. Like, everything isn't about you. Like, I'm on this. confirmation. But basically, I'm on the trip. And, okay, we all headed to Biloxi. When we got to Biloxi, we went to the beach and stuff. And, like, I feel like that was when I really was enjoying myself. I really was, like, it was the first beach. The first beach was like okay, it was cool, but the second beach, that's when I was like, oh my gosh, like this is a dream. And I'm like, I might put a picture up there, like I might put a picture where like what happened and like some videos and stuff. But like it was amazing. Like I actually had a good time. I was hanging with my ex. We was just in the water. It was like a really fun experience. Then, you know, me and Ashton, like, okay, so my dream was always to, like, find my soulmate, right? I really thought Ashton was gonna be my soulmate. I really did. My dream was to find my soulmate, and we was gonna, like, basically kiss under the sunset. And we did, but I don't know. I guess some people just not the one, and you gotta look at people for like who they are. You know, if somebody say they're not ready for a relationship or they just not ready for love, you know, you just gotta believe them. I feel like he really did love me, but he just didn't know how to love. And I honestly don't have a problem with anybody from the trip. I just feel like they just don't know how to treat a bad bitch. You know, and it's like I really do love every single one of them, and it's all love. But I gotta get this tea out because I gotta express how I feel about every single thing, so I could just like finally have this chance to release it and let this be my outlet to release all of my suppressed emotions. Okay, so yeah. So like I was saying, I had to stop because I just, too many people like was trying to get busy with me. I'm just so booked and busy, like. But basically, to make a long story short, okay, we're on the trip. We're going to the trip. Okay, that's where I was. Okay, so we was just vibing. Like we was literally playing volleyball and stuff. It was so fun. Those moments when we was on the beach was so fun, you know, and just walking around and stuff. I feel like things took a turn when we had the foursome, all of us, because I feel like, I don't know if it's because like a past trauma or something, but it's like when get involved, it's like everything becomes ruined, literally. Like, okay, we was having so much fun just vibing, getting to know each other more. We already knew each other, but like we was just getting to know each other more on a deeper level and stuff like that. And it's like, okay, it was basically one night we was in a hotel. I think it was like the second night. We was like drinking and playing card games and stuff like that. And one thing led to another out of the blue. Oh, no, like we was drinking, playing card games, you know, twerking, you know, listening to music, vibing, like actually having fun. And then Antoine, out of nowhere, gonna talk about some, oh, like, let's play Truth or Dare. And I feel like I should have known already. And, like, you know, I still had a little drink in my system, so I'm not gonna act like I wasn't feeling it. Like, I was like, ooh, yes, let's play Truth or Dare. You knowing me, like, not really thinking too much of it for real. Not really thinking too much of it for real. I'm just like, okay, let's play Truth or Dare. You know what I'm saying? And then he was like, oh, like, you know, what he said? He told Ashton to eat my ass. So, yeah, he told Ashton to eat my ass. I was like, okay. I was like, okay, like, I ain't really know how to feel about this. But you know me, like, I never been the type to duck from no ex and it never gave. So I was like, okay, I guess. So, he did a little one to him. And I was just like, it's so much. So he was like, okay. And then I think it was Ashton's turn. Ashton had dared me to kiss solo. So I was like, okay, I guess, we both like, filmed and stuff like this. So I was like, he said you a lesbian girl, me too. Like, wait. So, me and Solo, we kissed and stuff. And I was like, okay, whoop-de-whoop. So I was like, you know what? I dare Ashton to kiss Antoine. Cause like, I just wasn't thinking nothing of it for real. Like, we always exes anyway. So, I was like, okay, whatever, So, and the drink was still in my system. Like, it wasn't really nothing anyway. Like, so, they kissed. And basically, I don't know what but next thing you know, Solo and Antoine, they was just kissing. Like, they just wouldn't stop kissing. Solo and Antoine just wouldn't stop kissing. So me and Ashton just like, what the fuck? So I guess like me and Ashton was like, okay, I guess we just like kiss or something. So me and him, we just started kissing. Then we was just feeling on each other and shit like that. And whoop-de-woo, cause me and him go together anyway, so it's like, okay, they can have their little fun, we finna be over here. So, next thing you know, Antoine just like grabbing everybody's neck and trying to make everybody suck his. And I was like, what the fuck? So, I'm just like, okay. So, I wasn't thinking nothing of it for real. I was like, wait, like, I don't know how to I just didn't really know how to feel about it, but I was trying to vibe. But at the same time, I was like, I guess like it ain't that deep. So, I was just, doing, so that was there. And then I was like, hold on, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. So I go to the bathroom, I come back. And like, I think the drink went away or something, but I come back and I see Antoine making Ashton give him head. And I don't know. It's like my heart just was like, what the fuck? Like, I just like, I feel like at first it was cute when they was doing their own thing, but I think like when he just started like, trying to like my nigga, I think I just wasn't ready for real. Cause I was like, you're having too much fun. You're having too much fun and I don't like it. I'm the jealous type. I'm really possessive. So I came in that Ashton sucking Antoine. So I get Ashton, I pull his arm in. I was like, oh nah, this ain't that. This ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't finna do this shit. Like, I'm not really for real. So me and Ashton, we just decided that we was just gonna go to bed in our own bed and cuddle and shit. I don't know what the fuck possessed Antoine to be like having sex in his own bed. I didn't really give a fuck. I was like, you know what, it is what it is. Like they was already irritating me because like they was already being loud, kissing and stuff. Like I never met somebody that just kissed so loud. I just never met somebody that kissed so much loud. Like why is you so loud? Like all I hear like what the fuck? Hey, damn, you eating this up or something? Like wait. So I was getting irritated and I just had to put the pillows on my head or something, like covering my ear because I just don't want to hear that. Like I don't, sex is cool to a certain extent, but when you start doing that extra stuff, it's like, no, keep it cute, like, ugh. So that was happening and I don't know if Antoine thought it was funny. I don't know if he thought it was cute. I never found you funny. I never found you cute. I honestly just found you annoying. Because what made you think that you can bring you having sex on your bed to the bed that me and my man is trying to sleep? Like, we actually trying to sleep. We wasn't really feeling it for it. It was cute when we was kissing and stuff, but we not really trying to do nothing. So I just need to take a break. I need to pause. I need to think. I need to breathe. Because why did you think that it was cute to bring it? So I pushed them off the bed, shoved them off the bed, and like I think they had hit the dresser because like we was in the hotel. They hit the dresser. They were like, "What the f- this and that?" And I was like, "They trying to sleep. Like y'all could do that shit somewhere else." Like I just started snapping and stuff like that. And they like, I don't know. Like I guess Antoine wasn't taking me serious. But it's like, first of all, you're my ex. You know, and it's like I understand we not like each other no more and stuff like that. And I don't give a f about you like fuck anybody else. You know, that's your business. But it's like I just don't like the fact that you literally trying to f everybody in the room. Like that's weird. Like I know like we like cool and stuff, but like, you know, take that shit somewhere else. Like you can do this shit like not in front of my face. Like I don't care whatsoever. And I like keep trying to forgive this dude for like different things that he do, but like he keep every time I bring up the stuff that he do, he keep acting oblivious. So after that little trip and shit, I did it, I ignored him and I like literally cut him off. And then he gonna talk about somebody being weird and stuff like that, and they're being weird. I don't give a fuck. And that's a whole nother story time. Like, dude, like when I cut this dude off, like he literally started stalking me. Like he literally started stalking me. Like on campus. He don't even go to that school and he started coming to my school, like started like coming to the school and stuff like that. This nigga came, it was Halloween, this nigga came to the school with a whole um costume on. And I literally had to act like I ain't see him. Like, I literally went back to my dorm, went to sleep, because he should be on some weird stuff. And I was like, okay, yeah, you're weird. I can't, nah. And I'm gonna make another story time on, like, him trying to marry me and stuff, because I was like, what the fuck? So, he was just on some other stuff, like, it was giving, like, he was really just resenting me, trying to fuck everybody in the room, trying to make me jealous or something. Because I just didn't like him like that. And subconsciously, maybe he didn't feel like he was doing it, but he was doing it out of resentment. Period. Simple. Like, boy, he was not having fun. But anyway, baby, I'm spreading the whole motherfucking tea. Whole tea. Got me made full. Basically, for the rest of the trip, I just felt like he just wanted to go for his own pleasures and he wanted to just do whatever he wanted to do and not take anybody else's feelings into consideration. And it's sad because it's like I know I'm not in the wrong because everybody else is thinking the same thing. It's like everybody just felt the same way, and that's when I just knew I had to cut him off because he was just weird. And it's crazy that something like that would actually happen to me. Because like before I went on a trip, I went on a trip with good intentions and I just wanted a good time to finally just get away from school and just like be able to do something. Spent $300 on that motherfucking trip and didn't even get a chance to like have fun. Like when I had fun, it was because I was on the beach before that incident and I really do cherish that moment. Because I'm the type of person, I live in the moment, you know. I never been the type to really think about the future and stuff like that until like later on, because I honestly want to get a chance to enjoy life and enjoy myself and stuff like that. But the beach, like being on the beach, like that was really a dream come true. I would say that like I actually genuinely like had fun. I love that little moment. But after that, I just I've been having like a really hard time like letting it go. And it's like when I do talk to people about it, it's like they don't really like understand how I felt about it. And I'm not gonna hold you. I don't care like who really hears this, who like knows my business or anything. But maybe I do have some type of trauma like when it comes to people taking advantage of me when it comes to like sex and stuff like that. But I think maybe I just felt like he took advantage of me and everybody else because I'm the type of person where I'm so full of life to where I honestly don't think anything of anything. Like I be willing to like try new things and stuff like that. But it's like I also have a past of like people taking advantage of the fact that I'm so open minded, you know. And I think that's what like really triggered me the most and why it's been really hard for me to like let that go. You know, I just can't let it go. And then on top of that, like the next day, like in the morning, he literally said out his mouth that he was really trying to fuck Ashton. And I was just like, yikes. Like if you know me and him like go together, like why is you trying to like do all this? You know, and like I said, it was cute at first when we was doing it there, but I honestly was not trying to have sex with anybody. I wasn't. I I did not want to have sex with her. Like it's cool to spend a bottle and shit, but so far as like sex and all that extra stuff, like I honestly do take that stuff serious. And yeah, I'm using this time to really just like finally like I guess let go of like, you know, yeah, like I'm just, you know, taking this time out to finally just like be able to like let it go. You know, I feel good. And I forgive him, you know. I do. But he gotta stay blocked. Because it just gets worse. I feel like if I was to keep him around, he would just keep getting worse. People only like do what you allow, and I'm the type of person. I like in a moment I never like say anything, but when it's all said and done, like I don't forget, and I can't forget, and I'll never forget. But I would say that the love that I have for people will always be there, and I'm not gonna be resentful, and I'm not finna like do anything to hurt people. But like I do, like I feel like I gotta use YouTube as like an outlet for like creativity, maybe stress, you know, feelings, emotions, all that. Because I don't I don't feel like I could really talk to a lot of people that actually just understands where I'm coming from or actually like listens to me when I talk. But I always tell people it's not about like what you went through. It's all about how you feel about it. Because some things might be really small to other people. They might look at it like, dang, like they they the cutest gay people on campus. Like I would have been happy, but it's way beyond looks. Like nobody like looks is cute when it's like when it's all about energy. It's all about intentions. It's all about what kind of heart people have, or like what kind of intentions they had towards doing what they did, or why they want to do what they do, why they want to be in your space, why they want to, be in your company, or why they simply just like their intentions towards you. And yeah, I ain't taking this time out to let go. So yeah. I thought I was gonna cry, but I guess not. But it's all love. I love everybody the same. You know, I don't think I could ever just have hate in my heart. I've never been the type to hate anybody. You know, people are just people. And I forgive everybody. Even if they still are unhealed and still want to do different things. It's alright. It's okay. Like, we're all human. We all have to be authentic with how we feel about certain things. And I wouldn't want anybody else to feel to themselves around me. So, with that said, be that bad and don't fight nobody over no nigga. Let me stop. That's not really what it is, but when it's all said and done, live and let live.